Blanche, your friend Harry wants an answer tonight. What are you going to tell him?
I haven't decided. I guess I'll know when I hear it come out of my mouth.
You'll know when you hear it come out of your mouth. This isn't a belch, Blanche. This is marriage. Will you look at this? She has more colors than Benjamin Moore paint.
Not coming till tomorrow.
I know.
Oh, Dorothy, could I please borrow your diamond ring and your pearl necklace and your jade bracelet?
Are you planning to come back?
Sometime tomorrow morning.
Where are you going?
Oh, out to dinner with Jason, the director of our community theater. He's considering me for the role of Lady Macbeth. Out. If you don't absolutely love it, I'll take it back.
Well,
no questions asked.
what the heck? You only live once. Might as well be daring.
Rose, it's a used car. It's not a seat on a space shuttle.
Hello. Blanche, I need you to give me a manicure. Rose, I need you to learn. Happens even if we all get married, we'll stick together.
We need a much bigger house.
Sure, Rose. After lunch, you can pick up the lumber. Ma, you want to join us?
Nope. I gotta rest. I got a date tonight.
With whom?
The fancy man and I are going to the dog track.
Your mother? Oh, what is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm all right. I'm fine.
No, you are not, and I'm tired of watching you suffer.
That's what Daddy said to our horse, old Toby, when he broke his leg. Then he shot him. Very distressing news. Sophia's been pilfering cheese balls. What? This morning I made 48 cheese balls. There are now 26.
24.
Absolutely awesome.
We better get to the church. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Grandma, why don't you come with me and Daddy?
Come on, Sophia, it'll be fun. We can catch up with old times.
No, we can't. I had a stroke. Luckily, my memories of you were wiped out.
I did. Oh, are you all right, honey?
I don't know what happened. I just saw stars and blackness. It was like being at the planetarium.
It was the shock of the news.
Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
Blanche.
that's quite all right. It was shocking news. I would have fainted myself, only I was afraid I'd fall face down and chip my beautiful teeth.
Understand little.
I worked, I slept. For fun, I ate onion sandwiches. Then, one day, my daughter sat me down. She said, Mom would hate what you're doing. She would say, Arnie, who are you saving yourself for? I'm dead. And I'm not in heaven if I have to worry about...
Listening to my yodeling tapes. When the driver behind me starts furiously honking his horn, I decide to be a lady and let him pass. And what does he do? Pulls alongside, shouts obscenities that would make Joan Rivers blush, then speeds off down the street.
Who cares, Rose? I got my own problems.
And what are you serving for dessert, Blanche? Penicillin? I'll do it my own way.
If you do it your way, you better use Jane Fonda's body. Otherwise, it'll be just the four of us for dinner.
I cannot wait to see my sorority sisters, Scarlett, Melanie, and all the rest of the girls. It's going to be exactly like old times. Oh, well, maybe not just exactly. The other girls will all have grown old and wrinkled and saggy through the years, while I have remained unbelievably devastating.
I'll understand, I swear.
Sure, you'll be dead. And everybody will say Blanche killed her.
What I'm trying to say is it's a terrible choice I've given you. I don't even know what I would do under the same circumstances.
Are you sorry?
If you don't mind now, I'd like to write that one down.
Won't you sit down?
I'd like to ask you about your next-door neighbors, the McDowells.
They're not who you think they are.
You mean we invited the wrong people to dinner?
In a manner of speaking, you see, your next-door neighbor...
You're a little flush to me.
I do?
Yeah, let me check your pulse. Ooh, it's racing. You know what? So is mine.
I beg your pardon?
You are a very attractive woman, Blanche.
I know.
Very. Very attractive.
Now, wait a minute. What?
Besides, I've seen the way you all drive.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
It was nice of your folks to let you join them in Hawaii.
Yeah, they've never ignored me on an island before.
David, you listen to me. Now, they want the three of you to start over from scratch, so the least you can do is meet them halfway.
I'll try.
Very nice.
And you know what else was nice about that day? That was my first kiss.
Mine too.
Go get them, Dorothy. Whip their butts. They're yours. You want them fair and square.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? You and Rose won that tournament.
Please, you blew it on purpose. The 9 pin for the spare is your best shot. You could make that shot all day long. Here, enjoy them. Okay.
You're right, Blanche. I mean, how could I possibly compete with you? I mean, you've given some of your finest performances in back alleys.
Dorothy's Bornak, I resent that remark. Have you been talking to Ed Tyler? That man has such a big mouth. Which reminds me,
Come get him.
I got a date tonight, no jewelry to wear. Some scum's woman is wearing my mama's jewelry.
I wonder if jewelry comes from Jewish people. In Little Falls, the jeweler was Jewish. Jeweler, Jewish? I wonder if there's a connection.
I think
Me, Stan. Look, I know it's late, but I had to come by. I have awesome news.
dating someone over 12?
Ma, that's not nice. Is that it, Stanley?
No! Congratulate me, everyone. I'm getting hitched.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, congratulations, Stan.
Tell us all about
Dropped him like a sack of potatoes. He lay on the ground, and he was writhing and groaning and screaming in agony. And I stood over him, and I looked at this pitiable creature, and I thought, I can take care of myself. I'm not helpless. I'm going to be okay.
honey.
What? He's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. I cannot believe a man like that would be interested in Rose.
Well, I guess he's not perfect after all.
That's right, Dorothy. Thank you. I feel so much better.
You're living with Robin Givens.
Idiot.
Why?
I didn't think this would happen.
What?
Death. I didn't really think I'd die.
Ma, maybe someday, but not today.
It could be today. And you know what? I'm not ready. 80 years old and it would come as a complete surprise.
Ma, you're okay. You are not going to...
Middle?
He's not my doctor. He's my friend.
Oh, all of it. The bottle, please. Thank you, dear.
Listen, Harry. Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you what it means to have someone like you believe me.
You make stories.
Oh, yeah. The boogeyman and the little girl. The zombie in the hamper. Cannibal parents. I think between the ages of 5 and 7, you might have gotten 2 hours sleep.
Dorothy, why don't you ever come to California to visit me?
Well, whatever. Have you seen my gun?
No.
Well, damn. What's the point of wearing this if I've got nothing to put in it?
I say the same thing every morning when I put on my bra.
Blanche, why are you dressed like that?
Because I am going to an authentic Texas-style barbecue. And my date, you.
It's because I've joined this group, and they teach you to use positive thinking to bring health and success and love into your life. There's a meeting tonight. You want to come?
Oh, Rose, come on, forget it. This is just a fad. I mean, this is for gullible people who believe in magic.
Dorothy, you're not very open-minded.
I am so. Now shut up.
Activities. And I better call Simon and cancel our date for tonight. You know, I'm really starting to care about him, and I wouldn't want him worrying about my recording his performance. You know how fragile men's egos are. One little thing like screaming out the wrong name, and they go all to pieces.
They're the in crowd. Look, the Senior Citizen Center is divided into 3 cliques. The hip group, the not-so-hip group, and the broken hip group. Which group would you want to be in?
Oh, Ma, when I was a kid, you always told me it wasn't important to be a member of a popular clique. You always said just be yourself.
Sure.
I've been marking the days off on my big ships of the Navy calendar.
I don't think I can stand it much longer. My body feels like a Corvette up on blocks with its engine racing and the wheels just spinning and spinning with nowhere to go. I feel like I'm going to explode. Dorothy, you have to help me. You have to do something.
Honey,
And good luck on running the country.
it's catchy, Rose.
Are you sure you want to go to all that trouble, honey? He'll just be here a few minutes.
Are you kidding? This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me.
More exciting than winning the annual St. Olaf Me and My Pet Look-alike contest?
Well, Dorothy, I'm ready to go to work. How do I look?
Oh, Ma, you look adorable.
Adorable. I want to look aggressive, powerful, like a corporate killer.
Lose the hat. Perfect. Now you look like the activities director at a retirement home. Very different experience from when Stan and I were together. Here she is.
Well, what happened? How was it?
What?
What, you had a terrible time?
You had a wonderful time.
Honey, tell us what happened.
Arnie, I slept with him.
And?
I'll tell you what, I'll drop the film off when I pick up our tickets to the Philharmonic today.
Philharmonic?
Yep. Beethoven Sonata number 29. 1 week from tonight, just you and me under the stars. Ma, aren't you excited?
I'm lactating.
So tomorrow I'm just going to have to stop this lying and tell the truth no matter how much it might hurt all of us. Dorothy, I want you to know that having friends like you really helps me get through times like
That's right.
There's nothing sadder than your daughter losing it before you do.
Look, Ma, I'm not going to mail it. I just read somewhere that you can settle your feelings about someone even after they're gone. And there were a lot of things I never told Pop while he was alive. I never even got to say goodbye, so I'm getting all this stored up emotion out in those.
He's just a little field mouse who's lost his way. He'll listen to me. Mice always have.
Rose, do you have any idea how weird you are?
Girls, I am just beside myself. I don't know what to do.
Honey, what? That's not what I meant, exactly. No, she's going to the Bahamas with the college interviewer she met this afternoon.
No, he changed his mind, which surprised me because mice aren't usually fickle. But this mouse is an odd duck.
Rose, how many head wounds have you had?
Just give me the gift.
Rose, open your eyes.
Oh my God, it's a dog! Oh, you gave me a dog!
We picked him out down at the shelter. His name is Jake.
Oh, he's a dog! So, who's the luckiest girl in the history of the world?
Well, it wasn't your mother.
Me! I'm the luckiest girl in the world. I finally won a giveaway. And you said I was stupid for...
Ma, I love you. Could you fluff up my pillow a little, please?
What, I look like an orderly?
Push the button. Wake up a nurse. I'm just here for moral support.
No, I already got that from my roommate. Oh, she's gone. And I never thanked her.
Time, but I always thought this part of my life was supposed to be for me.
Honey, I understand exactly how you feel. I feel the same way. You know, at our age, we should be grandmothers, not mothers. Once a week, the grandchildren come over for a visit. You cook them dinner, they spill it on the furniture. They hide under your... Nothing to think over. What he did is sexual harassment. He cannot get away with that.
But I don't know if I can pass this course on my own.
Oh, Blanche, believe me, in the long run, you'll be so much happier if you use your brains instead of your body.
I don't know if I can. When I was little, I was always overshadowed by my sisters. They were...
Learning to get in touch with my emotions.
Tell me, will it take long? You know, you're reading my Newsweek.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Dorothy, I see you met Milton.
Oh, yes. We were just getting acquainted, dumping Rosie's driftwood.
Oh, no, Dorothy, no.
Dylan, and then making love in the mud.
You went to Woodstock?
Well, actually, it was the movie, but afterwards we did go home and make love in the mud.
I guess the 60s were a confusing time for all of us, Blanche.
Oh, gee, I'd forgotten I had these candlesticks. They were Mother's. Oh, they'd be perfect for the uncle.
Excellent riveter.
I can understand how you could confuse the two.
Anyway, the point is, guilt is a very bad thing. Story over.
I was just talking to Lily. I hear you're moving with her back to Chicago.
That's right.
Good idea. Now you can ruin...
See me drive home. Come on.
This is exactly like the dress I wore to my sweet 16. It was always Big Daddy's favorite. Oh, there he is now. Now listen, girls. My father is an old-time Southern aristocrat who is used to fine manners and gentility. So please, 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 museum did have its Christmas party here. What's that noise? Oh, they have a mechanical bull in the back room. I read about it in the Sunday supplement.
What do you do with a mechanical bull?
Introduce him to a mechanical cow.
Almost finished the entire cheesecake.
Oh, what the hell? It was a special occasion.
Yeah, and it sure took my mind off of Psycho.
Listen, these can wait till morning. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
It anymore.
You mean you can be too old?
Rodents can be, not humans.
Is that a theory or is that based on personal experience?
Both.
Dr. Parks, there's a lizard out on the lanai that's looking awful peaked lately. I wonder if you'd mind taking a look.
Not at all.
Oh, not yet. He's only half done.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice you from across the room. My friends and I would like to buy you ladies a drink.
Oh, well, no, thank you very much, but we really don't have much time.
Oh, this is Carl, and this is John.
We're all from Kenosha.
I know.
He's bailing us out.
I lost Butter Queen. Haven't I suffered enough?
We'll draw straws.
No.
We'll flip a coin.
No.
Sophia, we had this all settled. Now try and be understanding.
Understanding, I came down here to bail you out and you're still not letting me go?
Ma, will you stop complaining and get us out of here?
Where are your roommates?
Honey, I'll be with you in 2 minutes.
Here, use these potatoes. We're out of tomatoes.
Sophia, I don't think this'll work.
Yes, it will. We just say it fast. Make a little potato. Make a little potato.
What are you two doing?
This is our slumber chamber, and here's my card. How may I be of service to you?
Well, Mr. Pfeiffer...
That's Pfeiffer. The P is not silent.
Mr. Pfeiffer...
I think I'd be very flattered and proud that you thought of me that way.
Thank you, Rose.
Well, I guess that's all I had to say. Except you don't have to go. Unless you think our friendship alone isn't enough.
It's enough.
Prepared on a misty spring day south of Savannah.
Could you be more specific, Big Daddy?
Do my eyes deceive me, or do I see Sophia Petrillo standing before me? Or did you all get Sophia Loren as the new roommate?
Get out the boots, he's back.
Thanks, Bridget packed a delicious meal and drove me to the country for breakfast. Oh, we took a walk and we picked wildflowers and we rolled up our pant legs and waded in the creek. And then guess what?
Julie Andrews showed up. You all fed deer from your hand and sang If I Had a Hammer.
Rose, sounds...
Well, this isn't solving anything. I'm going to call the manager. Hello? Hello? Great. The phone's dead.
It makes no difference. You only get lies from that scum-sucking pig.
Look, would you mind going downstairs and telling the scum sucker we want to see him?
Okay.
I'm gonna take all the guff I got and you're gonna like it.
Oh, no, like it.
All right, everybody, now shut the hell up. I'm in charge here. From now on, everyone listens to me.
Why should we listen to you?
Because I happen to be the most decorated pioneer scout in the history of northern Minnesota. I can build a 100-foot rope bridge.
Ma, give me a break. The dye gel's on the bottom shelf.
Well, it loses a little in the translation. But the point of it is that it's human nature to want to make up. I mean, people stay angry out of habit. If we can just get Angela and Sophia to...
I want to make a confession. I've never told this to another living soul, but I'm not perfect.
What?
No, I mean it. Look in my left eye. What do you see?
Well, there's a little sleep crust in the corner.
Those Vero Beach.
Jill, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're ripping the pages out of that book. Or somebody should take a hickory switch to your behind.
Blanche, come on now, calm down, calm down. Let me show you how a professional teacher deals with this.
And then I drink a bottle of candy and I pass out.
No, it's really a shame you and Ma don't live closer to each other.
Dorothy is right. How many years do we have left? 20, 30? We should live in the same town.
You want to come back to that little village in Sicily?
Please, do I look like a...
Girls, the rough cut of my documentary is done. I want you to see it. Where's Blanche?
Where she's been for the past 2 days, locked in her room crying.
I can't believe she's still upset because her college classmates look better than she does.
I can. I tell you, her looks have always been very important to Blanche.
Blanche is...
Father, I just wanted to drop something off. I found these between the cushions of my love seat.
Blanche's earrings.
She must have left them there last week. Oh, and she left her watch, too.
Her watch? Well, thank you. I'll see that she gets them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not compatible.
You mean he's not good enough for you?
No, I
Blanche.
don't. No, I don't. I mean, if we were to stay together, eventually our differences would turn us against each other. And I care too much for him to let that happen.
You're lucky you have a choice. My marriage was arranged. I had no say in the matter.
You mean you didn't pick Pop?
He didn't pick me either.
Yesterday, Kate came to me crying. She was more hurt than I had ever seen her before.
Oh, Dorothy,
Please, I want you to understand what that does to a parent. Seeing your child hurt is worse than any pain you can possibly feel yourself.
Hey, Dorothy, I just want to say, you did a nice job.
Thanks, Al.
And Dorothy, I also wanted to say, took guts.
Thanks, Al.
See, Dorothy, I just wanted to ask you.
Oh, my birthday! I completely forgot. Well, I better make a...
Ma, that looks like a cookie.
Sophie, honey, I think you put too much rum in it.
So stick an umbrella in it and serve it with straws. Everyone will think they're a Trader Vic's.
Well, let's take it in the living room. Roberta's going to be here any minute.
Honey, I know what you're feeling. Everyone's been rejected.
And honey, the loss of your first love is the worst, the very worst.
Oh, I know. I remember mine.
It was probably a cow. Don't I always?
I love you.
I love you too. I look at him, I see Errol Flynn.
Remember? And I was wearing that blue sequin dress. Will you quit complaining, Marty? It's going to be fun.
You said we were going dancing tonight. You failed to mention it was a dance marathon.
Well, the first prize is $1,000, and I have to have that money. I'm in desperate need of medical attention.
Blanche, you're not going to believe this. I just twisted my ankle. I'm not going to be able to dance.
No, you have to.
I can't believe you forced me to dance all night in pain. I mean, if you win, you said you were going to take all the money. What do I get out of this evening? Let's samba.
There's nothing to be scared of. Okay, Dorothy, get the door. Come on.
Marguerite, how lovely to see you again. Please come in. Hello, ladies.
Welcome back, Marguerite.
Why don't you just sit down and make yourself...
I know what you mean, Rose. We have had some very special times together. Like the time there was that hurricane and all the power went out for 2 days and we huddled together to keep warm and sang campfire songs and told stories.
Oh, yeah. And Rose admitted that.
Hello. Yes, this is Blanche, and how did you get this number? And better yet, why am I even talking to you? I don't like you. Matter of fact, I hate you. You can just tear up my number
Wait, this is exciting. Just think in less than 24 hours, Gil Kessler could be city councilman.
I'd love to get excited, Rose, but no matter what happens, I'm going to get stuck cleaning out that peeing angel punch bowl. Again.
I've got to get to the counseling center.
Oh, honey, come on, take the day off, call them.
But those people need me.
What good can you possibly be to them?
Well, I'll be there. I'll smile, I'll nod. Fortunately, a lot of them hear voices. I'll just tell them one of them is mine.
Oh, stop your complaining. Mike was a very nice man.
He burned down a diner in Arkansas because his eggs were runny.
Blanche, I think you owe Dorothy an apology.
Oh, shut up, Rose.
Don't you tell me to shut up.
Okay, I will. Shut up, Rose.
Doctor, you see the way they always...
Ma, I need to talk to someone.
Sure, come in. I can hear Pavarotti live from the Met anytime. What's the problem?
Ma, I'm upset about Rose.
Me too. I thought I was finally going to get a room with some sunlight.
I love you.
Went to get a jacket.
Thank you, Rose.
You know, we are so excited about what you two are doing. I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
No, I wish I was so sure.
What do you mean?
But I'm having second thoughts.
About what?
Well, when I met Blanche, I thought she would be the perfect model for the piece I had in mind. You know, sexy, sassy, exciting. But now...
Laszlo, we came over for you to decide once and for all which one of us you want for your statue.
Rose.
I knew it! It's me! Walk, suckers, he wants me!
Rose, he just wanted to say something to you.
I wanted to say that I would rather not decide at all.
Oh, but Lazo, you've got to. It's the only...
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The unveiling of the latest masterpiece of Mr. Laszlo Gregorian. And so without further ado, off with the sheet.
Airport, I was thinking about what you said, how much courage it took for you to say it. That's when I realized how much you must really love me.
Oh, baby!
Mama, you were right about Jeremy, too. I can do better. Just took someone who loved me to point it out.
Let's go tell the girls the good news. They're out in the kitchen having cheesecake.
Rose.
Was it the glass menagerie?
That's correct for 100 points. What innovative industrialist invented the assembly line? Willard.
I'm sorry, I did it again.
Sophia.
Henry Ford.
Green team makes a miraculous comeback and wins the game. Oh, Blue team, we don't want you to go away empty-handed. You have $400, that's $100 apiece, and you have the home version of Grab That Dough, which attaches to any vacuum cleaner. Thank you for being with us.
The airports are closed. There's a big hurricane headed this way. They want everyone to stay just where they are.
That means that we could be trapped together for days.
Oh, Jesus! Please protect us and watch over us in this our hour of need.
Amen.
Vision. Luscious lips, full bosom. And behind so round. So full, you gotta fall down on your knees and cry out that it's a magnificent regal beauty. I'm a...
Hi, Rose. Tell me, did you get a chance to play around with those lyrics I gave you?
Yeah, listen to this.
Hey, that sounds great. Let's take it from the top.
From the top. Oh, that sounds so...
Buster.
It sure is, Biff.
It makes me want to kiss you, Josie.
Oh, mind your manners, Biff. While we at the 4th of July picnic, the whole town is here.
To hell with this town. Come away with me.
But you're a drifter, Biff. I can't just pull up stakes and run off.
You know, with all the work I put in on this campaign, I might as well run for fashion show chairman myself. What's so funny?
You, Rose, you can't be fashion show chairman. Well, you thought Giorgio Armani was a puppet on that son. Tell you what, this.
What is it?
Rose's diary.
What are you doing with it?
It was just lying out on the dining room table. I picked it up and the lock just popped right open. Just like here. Listen to this. Dear diary, I don't know how much longer I can stand
Rocco's bag. Where did Rocco get all this money?
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. The next time we go to the Colonel, I'm getting all white meat and a biscuit.
I do not believe this. I'm telling you, there are thousands here.
How could Rocco have this much money?
In his big old Packard. Well, halfway home, we ran out of gas. It was dark, it was cold, so we held each other close. Both of us knew right then and there this was the night. Sure enough, pretty soon the windows were all fogged up from the heat generated by our bodies. Blanche's miracle beauty treatment is made already. Honey, you will be transformed into a totally new woman. Okay, you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God, I look horrible. Oh, Dorothy, it's you.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time to learn about our special word. Kolak. Tell us what today's special word is. Spratnik. The word for today is hot. Hot has a lot of meaning.
During World War II.
Did I do better than him?
No. I'm a failure. Rose, you are not. Now, come on. You are doing very well in every subject except history.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's all because of my high school history teacher, Mr. Stickelmeyer. He was a
Sophia, what in hell is going on here?
He's a man, I'm a woman. I've got what it takes, and he knows how to use it.
I think I'm going to lose my lunch.
Blanche, listen.
Fidel, don't sugarcoat it for her. Look, we happen to be an item.
I haven't lost a thing. Why, the way you can tell a story, the way you twirled me around that dance floor, you'd think it was 30 years ago.
Oh, gosh, look at the time. I better go.
Oh, baloney. It's late now. In 10 minutes, it'll still be late. You just sit yourself down right there. Go on. That boy. I'm going to call him up. And tomorrow night, I'm going out with that man again, and I don't care what amount of seducing it takes. But as God is my witness, I am not returning to this house until he has begged, beseeched, and pleaded with me to go to bed with him.
You know, that was the original...
Go forget about it.
I can't forget. This man stole money from us. Because of him, our family went hungry.
Ma, we never went hungry.
Some nights I felt like dessert.
Sophia, I kept a secret for 40 years because I didn't want to break your heart. But now that I know it's made of...
One pack will last her a lifetime. Dorothy?
Out in a minute, Ma. If you don't mind, I would like to see this, Michael.
You and the rest of Miami. Sorry, the entire engagement is sold out. Michael!
Oh, do you know who that is?
Sure, it's the guy from the Pepsi commercials.
Pepsi Committee's concert last night.
What? Oh, I don't believe it. This is it. This has to be it. Come on, let's get going.
Dorothy, we can't go to a charity event like this.
Rose, the auction started 20 minutes ago.
I'm right behind you.
Hey, those gifts I was talking about, they were more tokens of affection than actual buttons.
No, I hate waiting.
I hate hospitals.
I hate when the people put each other down on Love Connection.
Dorothy, I got here as fast as I could.
Stan, how'd you know where to find us?
Well, I had second thoughts about the price of the ring the girl...
Coastline! With only this towel between your hot flesh and the cold, wet sand.
I brought my son Skippy home from the hospital in this towel job.
You're lying, Blanche.
Oh, you see, Rose, the Greeks and Romans always sculpted men. They admired the beauty of the male form. Its sinewy, muscled hardness, its rippling loins, its chiseled buttocks. My, it's getting hot in here.
It certainly is.
I have 25. Do I hear 30?
Oh, Joseph. Honey, it's as easy as riding a bicycle.
I never learned how to ride a bicycle.
It's as easy as falling off a bicycle.
Really? Well, that is easy. Thanks, Dorothy.
It was just a hunch.
You know, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
It's their cheese. They refuse to use preservatives.
I mean, between Dorothy and Eddie, there is something peculiar in that relationship.
You're right. And I'm gonna find...
Oh, Eddie, I want you so bad.
Dorothy.
I can't help it. He looks so cute in that little suit.
Is something wrong, Dorothy?
Yes, Eddie, there is something wrong. Eddie, we have to... Eddie, stop doing that with your lip.
Doing what?
That sexy, quivering thing in the corner of...
With unbridled ecstasy.
What are you doing tomorrow night?
I better get going. I've caused enough trouble.
Look, Eddie, can't we see each other occasionally just as friends?
It won't work. It's like trying to eat one potato chip.
You got a date Saturday night.
Better. Ma, we're going away for the weekend. Just the two of us. So pack your bags. We're off to a cabin in the Keys.
Wait a minute, Dorothy. You pulled this one on me once before. Remember Shady Pines Retirement Village? Your little story. When I was a kid in Sicily, I loved lightning bugs. I'd stand out in the field and watch them light up the night sky. That was magical. That was spectacular. I tell you, I saw 1,000 points of light. It was a kinda...
Like a lightning bug, I put you in a glass jar and waiting for you to light up, I nearly suffocated you.
Geez, Dorothy, you sure know how to beat a metaphor to death.
Ma, I love you.
I love you too, pussycat. Just promise me you'll never...
Blanche. Rose, listen, I think maybe I owe you an apology. When we were having our argument, I may have said some things I didn't mean.
Like when you said I was a dummy?
No. Anyway, the important thing is for us to stay partners and finish our book.
Oh, forget it. There isn't going to be any book.
Now, what are you saying?
Yes. Oh, so the contract is valid? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Everything is on the up and up. He does have a fight scheduled. All we have to do is hire a cut man, but I can probably do that on my way back from the dry cleaners. Just relax. Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Are your hands all right?
Please, they're fine. He never threw a punch.
Oh, that's all behind you now, Peppy. This is the moment you wanted. Good luck.
Of course, there was a big kickoff party at Giuseppe's beach house, and everyone came. Coincidentally, this was also the night his wife Rosa hit her sexual peak.
Ma, I am in here because of guilt. This is not a story about guilt.
My name isn't Sophia Pahawkins.
Excuse me.
Rose, what the hell is going on?
It's in the hallway, and I wanted to see why my bambino was up so late.
Don't call me your bambina.
Dominic, you waited the bambino.
Stop saying that! Don't raise your voice at your mom. You know, you're not too old for me to take you across my knee.
You lay a finger on me, your teeth will be back in Sicily before you are.
That's my girl!
Steele, we thank you so much. Okay, what do you think now? Don't hold back. I can take the criticism.
Depressed. You.
Good morning.
Well, kid, what do you want?
I changed my mind. I was wrong to ask for all those gifts.
Dorothy, you see, I knew she'd come to her senses.
I decided cash is better. That way I can buy exactly what I want.
I'll get my purse.
No.
My face and body might start to go, and then I have nothing to make me special.
That's not what makes a person special, Blanche. You're special because you're a kind, decent, loving individual with a wonderful heart and a beauty that comes from your soul.
That's that Minnesota crap again about the meaning of...
But I think it had to come over by mail.
I bet this is more fun than giving blood.
I've waited long enough. That doctor has wasted enough of my time. Come on.
Just an example.
Of course. You get 20 cases of sardines, you figure, God doesn't want me to waste good sardines. He's going to wait till I finish the 20 cases. That could take 5, 6 years.
Yeah, well, why couldn't you just eat one case slowly?
Silly, isn't it?
God, what am I going to do? I'm here on an age discrimination case, and you're telling me I'm too old?
Oh, it is not me. It is Enrique Mas.
I'm confused.
Please, let me explain. You see, there are two me's. There is Enrique Mas, the dedicated consumer advocate for the...
And we hire a band to play fish songs in pirate suits with muscles bulging. Your mouth is...
I'm glad to hear it.
Would you care to dance?
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm usually not this forward, but Glenn Miller has such an effect on me. You don't like Glenn Miller, do you?
Oh, are you kidding? I was in the search party. Let's dance. Not your shoes. Oh, Harry, thanks so much for coming.
Frank, talk to me. What's going on here?
Well, he isn't feeling very well, so we thought we'd have you over for a drink.
Anybody want anything else?
Oh, not me, thank you. I'm too upset to eat. I may never eat again.
Blanche.
Oh, you're right. I should keep up my strength. Dorothy, something with frosting. Come here, sister, and give me a big hug.
It's just a little late to be sharing a beautiful moment, don't you think? Where were you?
Well, I guess that about does it. All the food is gone.
Except the fruitcake. I don't get it. There's more now than when we started.
Carol. My God, where are you? Jail? Well, they only allow you one phone call and you called me? What? Well, I'm wearing a green silk pantsuit. Underneath?
Wait, pilgrims are going to be showing up to kiss Dorothy's luncheon meat.
Ma, I know it doesn't mean much to you, but I acted positively and things are improving in my life. I don't know, now I feel that I have the power to make anything happen.
Boy, is it beautiful out there today.
Thank you.
Am I interrupting?
I sincerely hope so.
Blanche, I thought you had a date. Oh, I canceled. He was just a nice man with a big boat who wanted to go to Bimini.
That sounds like hell.
I don't know. I'm just not ready to start up something with someone new.
I think it's because you miss Stephen.
Well, I'm not going to declare it as income and let those lazy congressmen have my tax dollars.
Blanche, I don't want to do that.
Oh, well, all right, then just pay me under the table.
Oh, sure, I know that trick. Dorothy's done that to me before. I go under the table and you never show up.
As you understand, I can't make any promises.
If you'll be brave, I'll be brave.
Ma, I said I was sorry.
The least you can do when we're going to see a movie is say it's a foreign film.
What is the big deal?
I had to stand in front of the screen just...
Bruce, what do you think?
A sex-crazed psycho with a granny complex. Sorry, Blanche, I gotta call him as I see him.
Look, Pussycat, I found matching dresses we can order for the...
Weird. I wanted those 3 days over, and now that they are, I kind of feel I'd like some of it back. I mean, any second that door is going to open, and that doctor is going to tell me my future.
Your future?
I don't deserve these kinds of problems.
Oh, honey, maybe I can help. I live to help. I'm a great friend, contrary to popular belief.
Miles can't take me to the wedding. He's going to be out of town at a teaching seminar. Now I can't go.
Well, that shouldn't keep you from going.
Oh, I have my reasons. It's a long story.
Hi, girls. This is not what it looks like.
It's an ancient Scandinavian midnight snack.
I guess after a night of pillaging and raping, a Viking wants a little something to go with his cocoa.
Well, the smell god-awful.
Yeah, just when you're about ready to throw up from the stench, that's when they're done. Who wants some?
What was it?
Since 1967.
Let's go.
Sophia, Esther would have appreciated you being here.
I love that woman. She was the best, which is why she deserved a better husband instead of a miserable, no-good, low-life sleazeball.
Sophia.
Well, you're really angry, aren't you? Where has this louse been all these years? But I assure you there's an explanation. Halibut.
I'm sure there is. I bet you're quite a smooth talker. I'm sure it wasn't the uniform that my mother fell for. Had to marry her.
But why would she marry a guy like that?
Because I was young. I'm sorry, Rose. This is your story. Go on.
Well, anyway, after 38 years of marriage and a painful divorce, what if I were wrong? The last time I had courage, I confronted Lucan Ulfnooner, St. Olaf's moodiest plastic surgeon.
Thank you very much, Rose. That was a great story.
Nice try, Dorothy. Anyway, Dr. Ulfnooner did
Realize the significance of football in the South. I've had men break dates with me to go to football games.
Oh, come on. Nobody's going to kill me over a high school football game.
They killed this fish. Dorothy, please, I'm scared.
All right, Ma. Nothing to be scared about.
Where's she going?
I don't think she said.
Where's who going?
Well, I guess I'll go read in bed.
Oh, no,
Oh, hi, Rose. Out of the closet, I see.
Yeah, I'm back.
Look, I got a card from Ma.
Oh, Dorothy, read it out loud.
Dear Pussycat, I have everything I need, but it's hard to get a decent bikini waxed.
Oh, tell him I faked it. Well, I did. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Oh, please.
I was mad the day my parents brought him back from the hospital. I thought he'd take their love away from me, and instead their love expanded and we felt more like a family. I was mad at him when I was 10 and he was 4, and
he brought shame to the house of Hassenpfeffer Stuhledunker. Anyway, you're all wondering where this story is going, so I'll skip the part where he ran up the stairs and down the stairs and up the stairs and down the stairs.
And the girls...
We heard what you were telling them, Blanche, and I am truly sorry you feel that way.
Will you tell me why you want to put yourself and Doug through this? You know how people can be.
And if my own sister can't accept our relationship, what chance would I have with anyone else, right?
Right. No. No, what I mean...
We get what you mean. Blanche, we don't have to worry about what the world...
She doesn't need that on her mantle. She's on her mantle.
At this time, the awards committee would like to ask Agnes's dear friend and our favorite runner-up, Rose Nyland, to accept the award for her. Have that chance?
Sophia, I think I see what you're getting at.
I don't think you do. Blanche, will you marry me?
Thank you, Sophia. I need to go talk.
You about Miles.
Drop him.
Ma.
When someone you trusted tells you something that later turns out not to be true, wash your hands of them. Give them a boot. Dump them.
A little bit of Gladys Goldfine slipping into this opinion, Ma.
Who else are we talking about?
Now I know how my friend Mary Jane von Helfenfelfer felt.
Gary.
So I don't know what to do. I mean, I tried to convince Myra that he's just a friend, but she wouldn't listen. For some reason, she won't accept a divorce. I really feel threatened.
Oh, please, that's no threat. Where I come from, when someone wanted to make a point, they tie a string around your finger. Well, come to think...
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, Stanley, I will marry you, you know, again.
Made me so happy. I feel so lucky.
I'm the lucky one.
Dorothy Spornak is going to be my wife. I want to shout her from the rooftops. I just want to tell the whole world.
Me too.
But not your mother.
I think the worst part about getting older is that overwhelming sense of where did the time go? I mean, was it really that long ago? I was just a little girl?
No, I guess. Lift up your chin and we'll count the rings.
Dorothy, stop saying that. You keep calling me Grandma. She's going to grow up to think that's my name.
Yours, if you talk of tales, and so farewell.
Thank you.
Would you like to see Kate another way?
God, yes. Next!
Thing to hear snickering when you walk down the aisle, but me and White, even I couldn't keep a straight face. Okay, Rose, come on, take the picture.
I gotta hand it to you, Blanche. I never thought you'd fit into that thing.
Well, all the pain and torture were worth it. George would be...
It all sounded suspicious, but I couldn't quite piece it together.
Rose, you nitwit. That means the guy was probably on the take.
I told you everything would be fine, Ma.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's have a getting out of prison party. See, everybody can pretend they've been...
Oh, Frank, come on in. Ma, Frank Nan. Frank, my mother.
Hello, Frank.
Ma, Frank is directing the production of Henny Penny.
Well, not anymore, I'm not. One of the kids in the play came down with the measles. And because the audience is going to be children, too, the entire cast has been quarantined. To me, these feathered fools are so much meat. I and mine shall dine bon appetit.
And from that day to this, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Henny Penny...
Dittmeyer's imaginary playmate over me. Well, sure, she was more talented, but... Still, I smelled a rat.
You mean the contest was fixed?
No, that was my talent, smelling rats. I am the smartest woman in the whole world.
And I am the pygmy queen.
No, wait a minute. Blanche, what would you say if I got a permit that would let you have as many people stay here as you want?
What? Oh, that's terrific. Rose, this says I'm going to
Ball game with Captain Kangaroo.
Why, you devil, are you suggesting another time? Just name it, I'll be there.
Well,
Tomorrow, 2:30 at the Empire Lounge.
Well, sure, why not? I'll see you there.
Oh, Jerry. Do it just once for us.
It's ended. Rose, how about that guy you dated last summer? Don't you remember? The one who played Goofy at Disney World?
I remember the passion, yes.
Do you remember why it didn't work out?
It just didn't.
Right, but why not?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, Rose, honey, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Hello, this is Rose Nyland, and this is Blanche Devereaux.
Hi, boys.
And we're going to be with you for the next 8 hours on the Save the McKinley Lighthouse Telethon. So please call the number that's flashing on your screen to make your pledges.
And chimes. Oh, she loved wind chimes. Had them in every room. And my balcony. Oh, I remember as a girl of 10, I used to wander out here, and all the little boys from all around would come and serenade me. I see London, I see France. I see benches under beds.
Miles, big news.
Later.
Rose, I'm busy, Sophia.
Dorothy, I can't breathe.
Not now, Ma. Okay, but this better be good.
I don't know. How good and hard before answering. Am I ugly?
Yes.
I mean, I've always thought of myself as ravishing, but is something changing? Is there all of a sudden some...
Miami, Florida, this is Jeopardy! Let's bring out today's contestants. First, we have a substitute high school teacher, Dorothy Spornak. Next, cruise ship purser, Charlie Deese.
Welcome aboard.
And for all you babes who didn't think I had a mind,
She's very bright.
Your witness?
Angelo, isn't it true that the Zabornaks make you live under deplorable conditions?
No.
And isn't it true that from time to time they shut off the power to the entire building just for funsies?
So bad.
There you go.
You know, Ma, you pick your spots, but in some ways you're very wise. You're not just my mother. You're my best friend. Good night, Ma.
Good night, pussycat.
Come on, Blanche. You've been coming here 7 years. The only thing I've ever seen you do on that piano.
Hey, there's a lady present.
Thank you.
Everybody, may I have your attention, please? Two can play at this game, you know. Boys, I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah.
Dorothy, do you think this necklace compliments my bosom?
Blanche, if that necklace could cheer, I'm sure it would.
Well, you know, this necklace is a priceless heirloom. It belonged to my Grammy. I've only worn it 3 times in my whole life, and each occasion marked the...
Dorothy!